Welcome to Codes of Harmony. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Okay, this is going to be a tiny baby reading that I feel very guided to do here at Codes of Harmony. It's been a little minute. I've been having some very important conversations with my guides, with my ancestors, with the Galactic Council, with the Ascended Masters that I work with, and the whole collective. Because let's be honest, I am deeply connected to the entire collective. Okay, so remember, this will not resonate for everyone. Only take what does resonate. These are going to be messages about your catalyst. And like I said, it's going to be a tiny, short reading because, well, to be honest, people get greedy with my energy. If you're a chosen one, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. I did think to just have like a little conversation about my feelings about the spiritual community. Getting lots of big downloads about the ways that the spiritual communities are being targeted, are being used, I said used and abused, about the way that the spiritual community is a safeguard for a better world to come. About my own personal feelings about said spiritual community and how different elements of who I am as a person seem to come into stark contrast, sometimes competition even, with certain things in this space. Having said that, today I felt guided to do a reading about the Star card, wish fulfillment, and also to do a reading about your catalyst. So we all have a catalyst, yeah? We all have some kind of person, place, situation that's taken place in our lives that is the major catalyst for becoming a spiritual being, for going into your journey of spirituality, for becoming whatever level of spiritual power you have. We all have a catalyst. For many of us, that catalyst is somebody who was abusive, somebody who was known to be more powerful in spirituality than you. And what I'm hearing is there is going to be this quick series of revelations that are going to take place, particularly over the month of June. And these revelations are going to be to do with your catalyst. Okay, so starting with the Star card, wish fulfillment. Yes. And we're working with a new tarot deck called, ironically enough, Change Tarot. Bam, bam. You can look that up in your own time. Starting with the Star card, let's see what messages we have around you, your catalyst. And some words that I channeled earlier were, just give me one moment. You can be patient, can't you? All of you. As I flick through my notebook. What did I write about your catalyst? Don't be shy now. Don't be scared now. Catalyst. There it is. Okay. Your catalyst has been potentially abusive, transformative, and then I got messages around transformers, mutation, galactic wars. You have messages connected to your specific catalyst that has to do with the time, the timelines, the lessons and codes of liberation is what I'm hearing. So please can you clear divine guides be most beneficial for everyone involved? Messages around your catalyst. Who was your catalyst? Is it an ex? Is it a family member? Is it a business? Is it a situation, an experience you went through that sent you, that catalyzed, that sent you catapulting energetically into a whole new way of being? Let's find out. Please can you clear divine guides be most beneficial for everyone involved? I'm just clearing that energy. Just reminding you this is a protected space. This is a very powerfully protected space, in fact, here at Codes of Harmony. Calling in ancestors, spirit guides, the Galactic Council, and the magical power of Aquarius and the Star card. You may have noticed that my voice is extra sultry at the moment. I must admit that I went to a few gigs and I yelled really loud and hurt my beautiful, beautiful throat, which is also spirit saying that I need some time to rest and recuperate and really think about the way that I want to address these issues that I see in the spiritual community. I don't know how long that process will take. Oh, look, the Chariot card. So we have the Chariot card, which of course is connected to Cancer, the sign of Cancer, which I believe is connected to a specific moon that has just taken place or is taking place. Cancer is connected often to the divine feminine, the mother wound, and a lot of the messages I've been receiving are direct messages from and about Gaia. So this is going to be talking about the entire world understanding Gaia anew, is what I'm hearing. Love that. I love that the Cancer card has, the Chariot has decided to make itself known. Here for it. And I also love that the Chariot, which is connected to Cancer signs, is connected to the luminary of the moon. And then the Star card is obviously connected to the stars. So there's something very celestial that is connected to the lessons you're about to receive about your specific catalyst. I'm hearing It's a Whole New World from Aladdin. Please can you clear divine guides who are most beneficial for everyone involved. Catalyst, messages about your catalyst. Obviously, it goes without saying your catalyst may or may not be a Cancer sign. You may be a Cancer sign. They may be an Aquarius. You may be an Aquarius. Or the situation you were connected to may have been something that is like a chariot, that it keeps moving forward, that it has a lot of momentum, has a lot of movement behind it, that it's a very strong, powerful energy, as is the Star card, which is about getting your wish fulfillment, baby. Wish fulfillment is somehow connected to your catalyst. Okay, I just heard Roman. Some of you may be connected to Roman bloodlines. I just heard Pillager. That could be also connected to, in some way, to the energy of what took place between you and your catalyst. Oh, the Five of Cups. I always think of focusing on spilt milk when I see this card. Please give us clear divine guides who are most beneficial for everyone involved. I hope wherever you are, you're having a beautiful day. I know you've missed me terribly. And I'd like to say thank you for your patience. The catalyst, the story of the catalyst, that one person that told you you were something you were not. You know, it's like, you know, when you go to a restaurant or a cafe and you're like, I don't know what I want to eat. And then the person you're with, or maybe the waiter, or maybe someone next to you, either gets like something served to them, or they order something, or the person you're with suggests for you to order something specific, and then instantly you know what you want. You know that experience? It's kind of like that happening at the moment for the collective. And that is like what's happened with some of you. And please remember, this won't resonate with everyone. Only take what resonates and feels true in your soul. I just heard alabaster. 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 Please give me clear divine guidance for most beneficial. Just opening up this space. I just heard on cue, on cue, on cue. So that makes me think of like a film set. Excuse me, I'm just purging for the entire collective. I'm just moving energy for the whole collective. I'm just channeling for the whole collective. And you're welcome. What are some other messages about this catalyst? Oh, the Four of Swords. Some of you have been pushed into the Four of Swords energy, into a time of rest. I just heard reincarnation, a restful reincarnation. That's interesting. Maybe that's what you are going through at this stage. Oh, then we have the Four of Wands, the marriage card. Love seeing this. The marriage card, the celebration card. For many of you, this is about a union between yourself and someone else. For some of you, it's about a union between you and your spirit team, your galactic team. And for others of you, this is about a union between the old self and the new self, is what I'm hearing. The old self is somebody that allowed the catalyst to be, to enter the gates, is what I'm hearing. And the new self is somebody who protects those gates, who defends the unions that matter to you in your life. I love this energy for you. Please give me clear and divine. Oh, so much interference. I feel so much boring interference trying to distract at this time. You may be finding this is playing out in your galactic space, in your ethereal space, in your daydreams, in your night dreams. You may be finding this is playing out in the 3D. I just heard digital. That's interesting. Please give me clear divine guidance and most beneficial for everyone involved. Clarification for the Chariot card, the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Wands, all coming under the Star card, which of course is wish fulfillment. Know that your catalyst, who for many of you was a horrendous obstruction to your path, was actually somebody that was setting you on your path, setting you on a course of destiny, is what I'm hearing. You may be called destiny. Destiny may be a word that you keep hearing in your meditations. What is destiny? What is the difference between destiny and fate, is what I just heard. Many of you are fated to find your soul tribe, to find your soul team. Many of you are fated to find your soul mate. And I just heard some of you are fated to find new depths of your own soul. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. Okay, so the Chariot card is being clarified by the Knight of Cups. So double water energy. For lots of you, you have been or are going to be connected to a specific water sign. That's very important. That's cute. We then have the Five of Cups, spilt milk. Don't worry about that spilt milk. Who wants spilt milk, right? And then we have the Fool card, new beginning. There's a whole new beginning coming, and this is going to be with you understanding the lessons. Some of you need to sit down and journal and write specifically about what lessons you learned from your catalyst. And you will know what your spiritual catalyst was. Some of you, not many of you, are going to realize after or during watching this video that you are in fact dealing with a spiritual catalyst in your life at this time. And trust me, even the most powerful, highly attuned beings gurus, spiritual coaches, spiritual guides who have hundreds, thousands of followers, all of them will have at some point in the back of their history, so back of their charts, so that's interesting, back of the charts. That's kind of like, is that like pop music? Pop makes me think of popularity, makes me think of motivations, makes me think of skill levels. Whoa, just felt a big rush of energy coming to the space. Hi, whoever that is. Please give me clear divine guidance. We all have a catalyst to look back on. My catalyst was a incredibly abusive, intense situation where somebody mocked my spirituality, right? And at the same time as wanting to feast off and build off and get more spiritual gratification and respect in the spirit realm by being connected to me. Go figure, right? Obviously, if I'm drawn to tell this story, it's because you've experienced or you are experiencing something like that. The Four of Swords. I just heard four sides, and I saw a Rubik's Cube and a dice. It's flipping between being a Rubik's Cube and a dice or a die. And then I see a cactus plant in my mind. Cactus plants to me talk about resilience, talk about growing and being and thriving from hard places. And I just heard, we found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. It's so hard to rest my voice. I love to sing. The only reason I have never gone to a spiritual silent retreat is because I just love to sing. So this restful space, and then we have the Five of Swords. At the end of a battle, everyone goes home with scars, is what I hear. And then I hear scars of virtue. Scars of virtue. And these scars of virtue are, I'm seeing them almost like PowerPoints, like these places in your etheric body that holds extra power because of the scars of virtue. That's what I'm hearing. Someone's brooming around in their car trying to distract. How boring, right? We then have the Four of Wands being clarified by the King of Pentacles. The power that you have come into since meeting or experiencing your catalyst, and for some of you this will be in the future. You will look back on this reading, save it if you feel drawn to, whatever. And the power that you have amassed, the power that you have found, the power, the inner strength that you have found is immeasurable and is more than this catalyst would ever have expected. And I am being drawn to say, like, do never seek revenge against your catalyst, because it's like that catalyst was made specific for you, for your energy, for your personality, for your frequency, even for your physical vessel, for your health, for your well-being. They were made to be the exact, now I'm seeing like a chemical experiment in like a science lab. It looks like it's in the 70s kind of vibe, like it's a really strong image that's coming through. And when you put certain chemicals together, they have a reaction that can actually that can create something more than those two parts put together, is what I'm hearing. That can mean something different for you. So understand that this is bringing you either a King of Pentacles into your life, a strong divine masculine energy that is going to take care of you and your kin, is what I'm hearing, or it is bringing you closer and stronger into your own King of Pentacles era, is what I just heard. which is like an entire era, a whole lifetime, endless seasons of you being in your power. So thank your catalyst. And if they're a dangerous person, place, or situation, you don't do this in the physical, you don't do this in the 3D. You can do this energetically, spiritually, in your meditations, in your prayer, in your astral space, if you know how to wield the astral weapons as you need to. And of course, the chalice as well, the astral cup of love, that also helps us navigate astral spaces. Oh, so much distracting energy. How boring. 20 minutes. Is that all the energy I want to share today? Let me see. Oh, King of Cups has just come out. That's cute. And the King of Cups I'm hearing is going to hold the cup as long as it takes for you to pour the stars in. That's a cute message to leave it off on. I'm Codes of Harmony. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing space with me. And make sure that you take a moment to really focus on and take stock of all the ways that you have benefited from, grown in strength, leveled up spiritually thanks to your catalyst. And I just heard it's a long and windy road. You never know what's around the bend. That's really cute. Yeah, go get your stars, honey. Go get them stars. Fill up that cup and count each scar of virtue that is a place of power, wisdom, and endless potential in you, because you survived, conquered, and learned from your catalyst. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Maybe I'll do a collective message next, because you know, sometimes it's almost painful being this magic and this telepathic. And your catalyst knew that. Your catalyst knew that. And the catalyst is designed to be the perfect wrong person or wrong place or wrong situation for you to come into at the perfect place in your timeline for you to be catapulted into your true divine power, which I'm hearing is quite magnificent. So much love from Codes of Harmony. Also, the number 3 is important for some reason. 333.